What's going on, guys? It's Groove back with another one from Sun Tzu's The Art of War. And in today's video, we're going to be going over Chapter 2, Waging War. So go ahead and hit that like and subscribe if you're coming on in for the first time. Or just a like, that's cool too. So in the operations of war, where there are in the field thousands of swift chariots, 100,000 mail-clad soldiers, with provisions enough to carry them 1,000 miles. The expenditure at home and at the front, including entertainment of guests, small items such as glue and paint, and some spent on chariots and armor, will reach the total of 1,000 ounces of silver per day. Such is the cost of raising an army of 100,000 men. So right off the bat, war is very expensive. That's a little different today because they didn't have no fiat money printer to keep spending billions and billions of dollars overseas. You know, the way we do war today, and a lot of people, especially in government, feel like them just sending up money or printing money out of thin air and sending it overseas doesn't really do anything, but we kind of have to pay for that in the long run. Like, over time, the amount of dollars that enter the system, it just makes the ones that me and you have to work for become less and less valuable, which means now we need more and more dollars to go chase the same goods and services. So either way, whether you're paying it with hard money like silver or dollars, war is expensive. But when you engage in actual fighting, if victory is long in coming, then men's weapons will grow dull and their ardor will be dampened. If you lay siege to a town, you will exhaust your strength. Again, if the campaign is protracted, the resources of the state will not be equal to the strain. This is his main thing when it comes to the art of war. It's all about deception and hurrying up with war quickly because, you know, you're going to run out of money, your weapons will be dull, the people's morale will be low, so you need to hurry up and come up with the best strategy to finish the job quickly. That's what I'm getting from it so far. Now, when your weapons are dulled, ardor dampened, your strength exhausted, and your treasure spent, all chieftains will spring up to take advantage of your extremity. Then no man, however wise, will be able to avert the consequences that may ensue. Thus, though we have heard of stupid haste in war, cleverness has never been seen associated with long delays. There is no instance of a country having benefited from prolonged warfare. It is only one who is thoroughly acquainted with the evils of war that can thoroughly understand the profitable way of carrying it on. The skillful soldier does not raise a second levy, neither are his supply wagons loaded more than twice. Bring war materials with you from home, but forage on the enemy. Thus the army will have food enough for its needs. Poverty of the state causes an army to be maintained by contributions from a distance. Contributing to maintain an army at a distance causes the people to be impoverished. So, again, even if you're like, all right, I'm going to send my people over here to go fight and take this land or to go beat another dynasty that I'm trying to conquer, you'll just be hurting the people, you know, in your own town, in your own city, you know, in your own province. It still affects the people at home. On the other hand, the proximity of an army causes prices to go up. Again, it causes hardships at home. And higher prices cause the people's substance to be drained away. When their substance is drained away, the peasantry will be afflicted by heavy extractions. With this loss of substance and exhaustion of strength, the homes of the people will be stripped bare. While government expenses for broken chariots, worn-out horses, breastplates and helmets, bows and arrows, spears, shields, protective mantles, draught oxen, and heavy wagons will amount to 4/10 of its total revenue. Hence, a wise general makes a point of foraging on the enemy. One cartload of an enemy's provisions is equivalent to 20 of one's own. Now, in order to kill the enemy, our men must be roused to anger. That there may be an advantage from defeating the enemy, they must have their rewards. Therefore, a chariot in fighting, when 10 or more chariots have been taken, those should be rewarded to who took the first. Our own flags should be substituted for those of the enemy, and the chariots mingled and used in conjunction with ours. The captured soldiers should be kindly treated and kept. That's interesting too, because again, this information is like 2,500 years old, and he's saying that the captured soldiers should be kindly treated and kept. It wasn't just like super barbaric all the time back then. This is called using the conquered foe to augment one's own strength. In war, then, let your great objective be victory, not lengthy campaigns. Again, it always goes back to you want to save your people, you want to save your resources, you want to save the people at home because you'll just put them into poverty. So if you're going to go to war, like, you can't play around. Like, it's got to be precise. It's got to be quick. You got to have your strategies in order. Thus, it may be known that the leader of the armies is the arbiter of the people's fate, the man on whom it depends whether the nation shall be in peace or peril. Either you're going to go into war and get it done quickly, or you'll mess the whole thing up. Like, the people back home, your soldiers underneath you, everybody. So that's it for chapter 2. Pretty quick one. Again, when it comes to waging war, first of all, it's expensive. So you need to have your strategies in place before you go into battle, because not only will your soldiers get messed up, you'll be spending so much money on resources. The people back home will become poverty stricken. So war, it's not a game to be played with. If this is something you're gonna do, make sure you have your strategy in place and you understand how to get it done as quick as possible. And with that, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in that next one. Peace.